So I am like in my pajamas recording, but I needed to make sure that everyone knew about what was happening in anti-choice states with women being denied care. I have three stories in the newsletter today. They're all really hard, so I'm warning you ahead of time. Collected them from various sources. All are listed in the newsletter. The two women in Kentucky, one woman in Ohio. The first woman in Kentucky found out that her fetus was developing without part of its head and skull, which would seemingly qualify her for an abortion in Kentucky, yet did not. Republicans keep telling us that women like this will be able to get abortions and care, and they're just not. She was unable to get an abortion in Kentucky. The second woman found out at 9 weeks that her fetus had a fatal and very painful abnormality. She was also denied an abortion. In Ohio, a woman who had been trying to get pregnant for years finally got pregnant, found out 4 months in, this is difficult, found out 4 months in that her baby was developing with its organs on the outside of its body. So complete, like fatal, there is nothing to do in that situation. Her doctors wanted her to get an abortion right away because the longer that she was pregnant, the more that her health and life were at risk. And they were really worried that if she had complications, that she would require a hysterectomy. So in this case, Ohio said, yes, you qualify for an abortion, but because she worked for the state of Ohio, and Ohio state doesn't allow its health coverage to cover abortion unless it's a medical emergency, and they told her, this is not a medical emergency. You can pay for this out of pocket. It's $30,000. She obviously did not have the money. She spent 3 weeks, her and her husband spent 3 weeks calling various clinics, begging for help. They finally found someone out of state who would help them for much less money. But at that point, she was 21 weeks pregnant. And the procedure was much more complicated and much riskier. And she and these other women just talk about the anguish that they were in, the suffering that they went through. And I just think it's really important that we're talking about the fact that this is what Republican abortion bans do. They cause suffering. They are causing pain every single day. And when they say that women's health won't be impacted, women's lives won't be impacted, they are fucking lying. They are lying. We are seeing the reality of these bans every single day. Do not let people forget it.